Good morning, guys, and welcome to. Oh my god, look at this cat. He just moans for attention. Anyway, don't you shut up. Welcome to another episode of things I'm doing that no one asked me to do. I'm throwing a Christmas party today for a few friends from uni. And it started off as me just like having people round, and I thought maybe I'd do some like canapes and nibbles. And then it turned into me doing desserts and like sides and nibbles, and now I've just bought like 2 roast chickens, 2 whole chickens and 2 pork joints. I'm now doing mains apparently. I do really love cooking. I've been cooking a lot in the last like 2 months. It's been really good for my mental health. Like it helps me zone out, focus on something productive. I really have always enjoyed cooking. I like the process of going for shopping for the ingredients, coming back, making it, focusing on it, putting it in the oven, getting it out, and when you eat it and it's nice and you've made it yourself, it's quite cathartic, it's quite like a nice feeling. So I kind of just got myself stuck into it. So I've been up since 7. The party is this evening at 7:30, so I've been preparing now. I'm starting my preparations 12 and a half hours in advance. Let me show you guys what I've done this morning. Cookie dough, which I made yesterday, and I accidentally turned the oven on when I was cooking like a pizza or something and it was in there. But this was a trial batch. It's actually really tasty. Obviously I won't burn it when I make it for tonight, so there's going to be in little squares. These are cinnamon buns that I made as well yesterday as a trial. Good thing I did the trial. I forgot to put the yeast in warm milk, so it didn't activate because it's dry active yeast. So they didn't rise as much, but they taste great. I'm just going to do that again today, let them prove. And then in the fridge, I have some, you can see they're like dough that I made yesterday for some sugar cookies I'm gonna make. So I need to go and get some cookie cutters so I can cut them out into like Christmas trees and circles and stuff. And I'm gonna ice those at some point today. And then I've got Brussels sprouts. I'm making a Brussels sprouts dish, which you guys will see later. I'm also making mashed potato balls and other stuff that I can't really remember, but I will run you guys through it as I make it. The chicken, let me show you guys the chicken that I got. 1 second. Woo! So this is the whole chicken. 1 whole chicken. 2, don't watch the reduced signs, I'm just a bargain hunter. This is the pork joint 1, pork joint 2. Now I actually went down to Tesco's just to get bin bags, and then I was in the reduced section just looking for like veg, and I saw like in the back corner they pushed it right to the back, a chicken, and I was like, oh no, sorry, in the box they had a chicken, but like I couldn't see the reduced label, and I was like, oh, is it just they're putting them in the boxes to put out for later? And I turned over and saw the reduced label, and I was like, oh my god, and I saw 2, so I took 2, and then in the back corner, right at the back of the fridge, they had a pork joint, and I was like, maybe it's reduced, turned over, saw the label, I was like, oh well, so I took 2. So this is how I've ended up with this meat in the morning. So I'm gonna try and season them, let them sit in so the flavour can soak in throughout the day, and I'll probably roast them like 2-3 hours in advance, and then let them just sit so they can the juices can spread and stay succulent. I don't want to cook them too close to people arriving, so I have time to like get dressed, get ready, and not be stressed out. So the food will be prepared in advance, then kind of heated up as people arrive. So I'll take you guys throughout my day. I'm going to go log on and do some work now because it's actually a work day. It's Friday, and I'll be doing bits and bobs in between. So I'm currently, I don't know why I'm spinning. I'm currently remaking my cinnamon buns, and I went to get the yeast to add it in, and I was like, oh, that's so weird, it's not open. I used it yesterday, so it should be open. Realised I put breadcrumbs in my cinnamon buns yesterday, not yeast, which is why it didn't rise, and it was so dense and so heavy. So I'm using yeast now, and I can see the yeast is already rising in like in the milk, so hopefully this comes out better than it did yesterday, because I'm crazy. These are sugar cookies to go in the oven, and I'm gonna glaze them later. It's only really just dawning on me how much I've taken on. I haven't even started any of the mains, and it's 3 o'clock. I'm pressed, but onwards and upwards, let's go.
Many lies that I've told, and many secrets that I hold. Not ready to see the truth unfold. Didn't know that time could go so slow if only I just listened to your warnings. You told me that my foolishness had consequences. Going to confession, desperate for redemption. I listen to God's word, but don't practice what I've heard. Friends tell me to stop stressing, that life is a blessing. You only live once, do what your heart wants. I keep replaying all the memories, looking for a way to cure this pain. I'm such a mess, trying to reset the time right from the start.
Many lies that I've told and many secrets that I hold.